Different, too. What should we do, Traveler? Please don't tell Paimon someone attacked. You're right. Better to think of this as the big... Thank goodness you're still here. If Paimon woke up alone, she probably would be trembling in a tree hollow. Let's follow this path for now. We might be able to meet someone and figure out what this place is all about. Road look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like...
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump!
I didn't forget, Firecracker. I'm just not sure if what I remember is
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score. You still remember why...
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days...
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring. So cheer up and make the...
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things, is she? This place is getting more confusing by the second. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs?
A reward on the road.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs. They were so fast.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance?
The chubby paper hamster just talked.
Chubby? Who are you calling chubby? I've just got... Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Almond, and I'm a...
Traveler, could you pinch Paimon just a...
pinching, you say? Well, I can help with that. Although you'll have to get a little closer. My arms are rather short.
That's all right. We just need a minute to collect. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and all the paper trees and...
The hero from another world, supported by their companion. Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this world.
It's okay, really.
Let me think. Right. I believe the story circulating along the... a long, long time ago, 3 goddesses created this world and named it Simulanka. The goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with the final goddess was the goddess of fate, she who reigns over all treasured tales and dearest wishes. She bestowed upon us the fierce and everlasting feelings of love and hate, and showed us the meaning of death and hope.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive. Sounds like they really did a lot.
Of course. All new residents of Simulanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world, and travel to Constellation Metropole to witness the divinations of the goddess of prophecy's numerous... After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of...
How it used to be? Oh, yeah. That has to do with the hero you're waiting for, right?
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things. It came down from the skies in an ominous black mist and ravaged our...
Sounds terrifying.
Terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the calligraphy tab...
A catastrophe of the highest order? All because...
Good! Goddess of creation above. We'd take even the greatest flood over the closure of the tavern. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. But the calligraphy...
Magic what?
Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. A special potion that helps us... Well... Our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually...
But wait, Grandpa...
Oh, I'm afraid so.
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
Oh, brave Pixie. Could it be? You're the heroes I've been waiting for all along?
Not sure how we know that. Plus, we can't even remember how we got here, so it's...
Well, this is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Almond Brain here. The prophecy never mentioned anything like that. For now, why don't you come with me to the Hut of Blessings? Our forest fairy lives there. Maybe she'll know what to do.
Whoa, a forest fairy? Like one that knows...
Oh, you betcha. She's prophesized.
Well, then, she sounds like exactly the kind of person we need. That meadow over there looks pretty strange.
That's what the calligraphy tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its color. This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the fairy should be...
Traveler! Paimon! Paimon knows that voice!
It's really you! I'm so happy to see you! Sorry.
So Nilu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the the part.
Thank you. To be honest, I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and then I guess I must have fallen asleep at some point because, well, then I woke up just like this. And in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings. Now go, save the forest with your magic." At first, I thought this whole world was just part of the dream, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up. I couldn't find anyone I knew from the real world either.
Sounds similar to what happened with us. We also have no idea how we got here.
Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there. I got a bit too excited when I saw you two.
It's okay, we totally understand. We were looking for a way out, too.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here.
Of course. Hey-ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
Wow, Nilu. Looks like you made short work of getting...
Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa...
Oh, so you mean like using some kind...
Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic of this world. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, she folded the pages of books into small origami and...
Maybe one of the books here could teach us...
I read them all, but only found the incantation. Abracadabra means to create what I say. This is a world made up of words, where
Okay, so basically...
Yeah, from the other books I read...
So, what should we do now?
Oh, yes. I was going to help some of...
Got it! Guess we should just focus on what we can...
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually. It's like, since I'm already wearing the costume, though, and who knows?
At least you're optimistic!
Thank you.
A reward on the road.
Oh, my dear Citrus.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond.
Grandpa Almond! We're here to have...
Oh, hazelnuts on high. Miss Citrus is supposed to add all...
I appreciate the kind words.
Are you all right?
Terrible. Could you give my tail a little twist?
The neck and tail?
Of course, they're connected. This doesn't seem quite right.
Is this an answer from this world?
Perfect.
So there really is some kind of connection between your...
Thank you so much, everyone.
That's another problem solved!
Oh, Stream! Your rhythm is off again! At this rate, it doesn't even...
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your rehearsal.
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the road a little while ago.
Ah! The forest fairy is here! For the love of lotus leaves and dewdrop, Stream, you've really got to put in some effort now.
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account.
Sure are. You see, our group regularly performs. We've been out of work for quite some time, with the closure and all.
I understand how you feel. Back at the Grand Bazaar?
The Grand Bazaar?
Yeah, they do. And it's a really big one. You're...
Ah, then he must be a just director.
Is there anything we can do to help you, Mr.
oh no, my problems are... It's just after the tap.
You were our trump card, our best.
I know, but
So he is a victim of the fading disorder too?
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten important dance steps in the past, they smile and patiently tell me everything's...
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right?
Well, what do you say, Stream?
are you sure?
Don't worry about it, Mr. Stream. It'll all be worth it when the tap...
All right then. Thank...
Excellent! Perfectly in time.
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it.
Goddesses above. This...
Thank you, everyone. Thanks to you, my voice is once again...
Glad to hear that you're feeling better.
We'll be looking...
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions.
Hello there, everyone. I heard you.
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my lady.
You sure about that? Because from where Paimon's floating, the piping is looking pretty chaotic.
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is...
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing...
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the... So, why don't you...
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well be helpful.
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipe...
Attention to detail.
Says the guy who messed up the whole thing.
Amazing! You...
Now the tonic will flow into everyone. Oh, gotta say though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's really just one sip, I guess that would be fine.
Just be careful. This is one of the last cups left in the...
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue. Wait, is this just regular ink?
Wait, does that mean what the legend says is true? The goddess of fate used ink to compose her stories on paper, and the goddess of creation used her power to bring those tales to life.
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when the ink within the body... Oh...
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation.
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the story of how the goddesses gave us life. In fact...
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same age, and
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He was the one... He said that one in her hands, she held...
Cut the theatrics, will you?
Wait, so that's it?
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life is a...
Well...
Magic doesn't have to be
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our kind
Oh, no, it's all right. I actually think...
The honor was all ours.
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Is this an answer?
Tasks? All we need to do now is reopen the tap.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of...
Oh!
You mean the creation magic his grandfather saw out...
Maybe you don't need to understand it.
In other words, this forest is a stage.
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and...
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless... This is how you do it.
Whoa, your origami skills are great.
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked
Well, how do you feel? Sense any...
No.
No?
Magic words.
Oh, good point. You're the...
I bestow upon you the blessing. Your name shall be Harisara.
My name is Parisara. It worked.
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd...
Shell? Miracle?
Nice to meet you, Parisara. I'm Nilu, the...
Hello, Fairy Nilu.
I hope you'll grow up happily.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Almond. Here, Padisara. Come to Grandpa Almond.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess's magic, we should...
Grandpa Almond, could you send...
Oh, of course.
The moment I used magic, I sensed something...
Of course. Well,
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond, Padisara.
Padisara. Listen. Running.
hey, come back here, you.
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. He's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud.
This place is seeming more...
Or some are called the...
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
When I brought Padisara to life just now, but for some reason, there's a hollowed out...
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen.
Transparent and clink.
Already?
You've got to use fairy tale logic. That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact.
Yeah, it was...
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients with me?
Sure thing! What do we need?
A setting sun that never...
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like... What? How did you get that logic, huh?
With all my strength!
Let's spark things up a little.
Eat this! That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go fetch an ink bottle from the other room.
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super... Well, anyway, Paimon's not going in.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Wow, magic sure makes every...
Yes, this is it. This is exactly the magic...
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and place it next to...
Of course, as you command.
I still get nervous at times like this. Let's go. Forest. Please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives. Fairy Nilu is amazing!
Wow, it's so pretty. What a...
It matches the scenery of the forest perfectly. I was so surprised.
I remember now. I remember It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of...
So the prophecy really did have all the answers.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy. Wonderful.
Is the Cliff of Prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we were...
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revive...
All right. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's... Yep, that's exactly right. Helping...
As expected, the word...
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a
Heroes and fairies, dragons and new...
I would say your next stop should be once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the highest...
Are you leaving, Fairy? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come... So be a good girl, Patty Sarah, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever... Got it! Patty Sarah will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patty Sarah. I almost forgot. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake...
Sounds great! Paimon definitely feels...
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic.
Our kind fairy dances just as beautifully.
Here we go again. Let me guess. She was dancing when your grandfather saw...
Very funny.
Everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
Huh?